And I'm hitting the button. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm hitting the button. I'm hitting the button. Oh, 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 oh. This is perfect. I can do it. Ain't nobody even watching. Yes, let me go and fix my privacy settings. Yes, because y'all already know that my Facebook be on that boo, 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 she. All right, hold on. I'm almost through. Almost through. Yes. Change it. Edit privacy. I don't know why it don't automatically just do this. It's the stupidest thing. Bam. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. I'm back. I'm back in full effect. Ah, yes, y'all. Welcome to another edition of Chit Chat in the Closet. It is your girl Gina G, and I'm up in the closet. You already know what time it is. Let it play night. Hey. Chit chat, chatting, 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 chatting. In the closet, in the closet, where you at? Where you at? Hey, I'm in the closet. Chatting. Hey, 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 that is my song. I don't know if it's your song, but it is my jam, y'all. I'm in the closet tonight. I did some spring cleaning. As you can see, I don't have the fur coat back in the back of me anymore. And I had people judging me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was like, girl, you need to change your closet with the seasons. You still got a fur coat back there. Okay, and I did. But I took it down. So I just got my little denims. You know what I'm saying? A few little items over here. Okay, because it's still a little, I'm in Virginia, so it's still a little chilly. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this, but I am in the VA and it's a little chilly, so I got a couple sweaters up on this side. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know my sponsor by It's a Hair Wrap. Y'all already know it's a hairwrap.com. You guys order your wrap. Keep your hair looking good at night. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all tired of wearing them bonnets. Now, listen to me, y'all. Now, black people, we got to figure it out. Okay, we already got to fight injustice. We got to fight the police killing. We got a lot to fight. Okay, we got a lot to fight. Okay, we got edges that got to fight. You know what I'm saying? We got laces that need to be melted. And I understand we got to fight, but we not fighting with bonnets on. If y'all don't take that bonnet off when you leave that house, when you walk out that door, when you say, I got to go to the store. When you say to yourself, I got to go to the store, you may have on your little workout clothes, your little pajamas. That's fine. We've been to Walmart enough to know that a little pajama ain't hurt nobody. But the bonnet, though, y'all, we got to take that bonnet off. You hear me, ladies? Don't go nowhere with that bonnet on. We got to scrap it. Then now they got big bonnets. Now they got bonnets that look like hats or something. Y'all better cut it out. My grandma would kill me. She knew I walked out of the house with something on my head, a scarf, a bonnet, curlers, all that. Come on, y'all. We got to bring it back. So get itsahairwrap.com. I'm waiting on my boy Ron G. He's not here yet, but it's all right. He in California with that California sun shining. You know, in California, he probably somewhere with a big joint of that good purple. No, Ron G don't smoke, y'all. He don't smoke. He don't curse. I don't know. Ron G is just perfect. Okay. But I'm waiting for him to come. But until he gets in here, I just want to hear from y'all. How was y'all week? You know what I'm saying? Y'all alive? Any happy hours? I know everything is open. Y'all, look, I didn't look at some stuff in Atlanta. I don't know, I really don't know what y'all doing over there in Georgia. I really don't know if y'all believe in the Rona or not. But y'all, wow. I seen the strip club packed. Do you hear me? I said, where is she twerking with the Rona? Like, hey, I don't care. Girl, if you don't put no mask on, why you twerking? Your booty already open, girl. You better put it down. You know what I'm saying? Jesus. But I'm just saying, y'all, it's been a great, well, hello there.
What up? Am I in the studio already?
They just popped, look. Now I just popped you in like this. I'm glad you went in your nose. Like, hey,
when I tell you, I thought I was being trolled because is that your son?
Where?
Huh? Who's Naya?
Naja. That's my producer. That's my girl.
So I thought somebody named Nigga Davis emailed me and was trolling. She didn't put no caption or this is for the show or nothing. No link for the show. I'm like, who is nigga Davis? Oh my God, Jesus! I just took a chance and clicked on. I was like, and then now I'm already in your closet. I didn't get no intro. Nigga Davis, you need to do better. Can't send nobody a blind email.
Don't you call no.
No, it's nigga Davis until she get that together. I don't know what that was. How you send somebody an email with no information on it and nothing?
You should no subject, no headline or nothing.
No link to the show or this is what you need. I hope you have everything you need. Let us know. It just said link StreamYard. I was like, I hope this is nigga Davis.
It's funny you say that too, Ron, because last week Rodney was like, so is your name nigga? Like, I just want to know how you pronounce your name.
Nigga Davis, man. Jesus.
Well, first of all, let me okay. So nigga Davis, Nigel, take him out and let me read. Let me
get my light right. 1 second. Let me just get my light situation.
Take him out, Nye. Take him out, and then we'll bring him back in a minute. Go. There we go. Let's just go. First of all, man, he called my producer nigga. Nah, don't you worry about that. We knew at this. We gonna get it together, y'all. So look, my boy Ron G is getting his lighting together. We get ready to have a good time. As you can see, we already started off on some mess. So Susie, how you doing? Jasmine, Kyle, Ramona. What's Ramona on my? You be on that YouTube. Thank you. Can you help me get some more subscribers, please? Y'all subscribe to my YouTube. Yeah, she funny. 01. I need to get enough subscribers so that I can change that to Gina G too fun. Don't worry about that, y'all. I thought I was somebody else a long time ago, and now I can't change it because I ain't got enough followers. But anyway, I digress. I'm getting ready to bring my boy in. I mean, this gentleman, y'all, I've seen him grind for dang on near a decade. Okay. And when I tell you he is reaping all of the benefits for not giving up, staying consistent, he's funny, and he's a good dude, you guys. I want you guys to make some noise, put some hearts, put some hands, some claps, or something. Y'all know what y'all do. This online. For my boy, Ron G.
Hey. Shout out to nigga Davis in the building. That's so funny.
You are not going to be able to live that down.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Ron, it's so good to see you, man. How you doing?
I'm so good. Today is a good day. I'm trying to figure my life out, but all is well. How you doing? You got the what's that? The circle light, the ring light in the closet?
Come on. Well, I got fancy. I went and got something real fancy. I got 3 of them. Then they shine in the closet. But don't say that,
buttery. I love it.
After all this time, I'm still a little buttery.
No,
and
buttery, that's great.
You look good. Look at your haircut all done. Let me see on the sides.
Man, I ain't.
Okay. You need to go cut your hair, Ron. You need to go and cut your hair.
Well, actually, I booked a TV show and I'm filming a comedy thing this weekend, so I'll cut my hair tomorrow. I got a lot going on.
Oh, do you guys see? These are the type of conversations you want to have. Did you see how he leaned back though? Well, I got a little TV show tomorrow to do it. Then I'll cut it tomorrow. I go, Ron.
You see the ring too? You got the ring. Hold on.
Gloss it up. Let it shine. Bring it through.
Yeah, shoot a comedy special on Saturday, and then got a table read tomorrow for this TV show book. So yeah, man. Wow,
Ron, living the dream. Ron, I remember. First of all, let them know where you from, how long you been doing crime. Let's get all of that out the way. That little, because they like, who is he? I want to know. And saying I got some women on here. He married. You saw the ring. So
yeah, how do you bring people on the show and not know their credits? I got to do my own credits. That feels so awkward.
Yeah, you gotta do yeah, I'm new at this.
Did you make Rodney do his credits too?
I sure
did. You? Because Rodney got way more credits than me, and he had to say his credits.
I gave him 2. Okay, Nickelodeon. Come on, Pandora commercial. There you go. Come on, give the rest.
HBO's Insecure, finalist, Last Comic Standing, finalist on Bill Bellamy's Who's Got Jokes. Emmy Award winner, and soon to be another TV show that's happening tomorrow.
Emmy Award winning in my closet, guys. I should have put my lashes on.
In my closet? Is this your prayer closet?
I'm really in my closet, Ron. Like, in my closet.
I said, is this your prayer closet too?
No, you know what? Let me tell you something. First of all, let me tell you something about the closet. Wait, hold on, because you did me wrong the first time I seen you online in a long time. And as soon as I was in my closet, Ron said, no, Gina's in, she's in her closet. We need another background.
I thought it was a virtual background. I didn't know like you was really in your closet. I thought maybe you was like trolling us or something, but you was really in your closet.
I am really in my closet. Since the pandemic, this is the only place that I have, so it's like my prayer closet, it's my kitchen, it's my snack, it's
Your
my
studio?
restaurant. I come in here. Yeah, man. It's
Yeah.
small though.
Are y'all in an efficiency?
Are we in what?
An efficiency?
No.
A studio apartment where you got one good room, so you got to go in your closet to film. Never mind. Don't.
I like the way you knew not to
In
use them other words
efficiency.
though. I like the way you
It's
knew.
called efficiency. It's called. That's a nice way of saying you got a single. Like everything is in one room.
No.
It's an efficiency.
No.
I lived in one. I know what it feels like when you can turn
My
your
first apartment. My
sink
first
off from in the
apartment.
bathroom in the kitchen. You can turn it
Yeah.
off. Like I'm gonna turn the kitchen. Never mind. All right. And
From the bathroom, I'm gonna turn the
you
kitchen.
can run your bed. You can run your bath water from the bed. You can be in the bed. But let me just turn the now. Run my bath water.
And I'm telling y'all right now, in Los Angeles, that single gonna cost you probably about $3,500 a month.
Are you
So
from
I
here?
hope you're ready.
Are you from here?
I was born in Georgia, but I grew up in Inglewood. I've been in California since I was like 4.
So
Yeah, man.
why in LA do you have to pay for appliances? Like I've never been to a place where you have to buy a refrigerator. Like in the
Yeah.
South, you get a ceiling fan, you get a refrigerator,
Come on.
you get an oven,
Yeah.
washer, dryer. In LA, you literally get 4 walls and the closet that you're in. That's all you get. You don't get the whole thing because you gotta. It's stupid. I just never. Yeah, it's weird out here.
It is weird out there, but let the people know because people want to go to California. They think California is the place to go. They don't care if they're homeless. I've heard people tell me, "Oh no, I got to get to Cali. I'll sleep in my car to live in Cali." I said, "You probably are."
That's gonna be too expensive because with them parking tickets, you're gonna spend at least $3,000 a year on parking tickets.
Y'all don't even know how for real he is. And gas is $7. How much is gas?
It's close to $5. And then where I'm from, you get AC. It's central air out here. Certain side of town, you don't get no air. You got to buy a window unit that will only cool one room. You got a whole window unit. For real, it's not fair.
It'll cool that window. It'll cool that window.
It'll cool the window and like what's directly in front of it. But it's kind of LA is kind of like Vegas. Like it's built off losers. Like this city is built off losers. A lot of people didn't win and they came back home. It's true. Vegas, all them flashy lights you think because of winners? Like, no, you can't build a city that electrifying of winners. People lose. They lose their shirts and they got to go back home. Yes. That's what LA is. And it's attached to your dream, which is why they can charge $3,000 for an efficiency.
Man, because it is attached to your dream. And let's speak on that because you're not originally from California. You're originally from
South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Yeah, I was born in South Carolina, finished school, moved to Atlanta, kind of figured my life out and then moved here.
Okay.
Atlanta was like my cocoon.
What was your cocoon? Atlanta?
Yeah.
Come on, tell me more about that. What you mean by that? That's like where you just stayed and you just grew.
I hated my hometown. When I first left, I was mad because I had so much stuff going on. Like me and my parents wasn't getting along. I had a kid that I found out wasn't mine.
Damn.
Yeah, just friends just kind of fell off and disappeared. And I just left kind of broken. And I moved to Atlanta, and Atlanta's where I found Jesus, like for real, for real. I found my purpose, and like I kind of got it together. Like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to do in my life. This is what really being Christian looks like. Because I was living off, my grandma and my mama prayers. I didn't know it, what was really like being Christian. Like you don't know. You like Grandma Jesus as you go to church. You curse people out in the parking lot, and that's her Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But
get that oil.
I got older, I'm like, oh, you gotta have a real relationship with God. All this other stuff and running around church. Oh, that's theatrics. That's what is it called? Pageantry.
That is very much so. Did you find your comedy love in Atlanta, or is that something you found when you left? So you was doing comedy, so you started in Atlanta.
I did, but I kept getting fired. Like I was fresh out of college. I used to be an accountant, and I literally got fired from every job I ever had. And My cousin was like,
Wow.
"Yo, you should go on stage." And it was at Uptown when it was on Peachtree. I don't know if you remember that, but
Mm-mm.
and it was open mic night, and I watched 3 people get booed. And he was like, "Man, you should go up, man. You got it, bro. You funnier than me, and you don't even do comedy." I was like, "Man, I'll try it." And I got on stage, and I had one joke. And by the time I finished saying the joke, they booed me. And the boo was okay. Boo was fine, but they told me to kill myself. To kill myself,
No.
I had to reconcile with my spirit and my savior. I was like, so kill myself. Like, do I do that now, or because I don't know if you ever heard somebody tell you like why you performing to kill yourself. It's not a, it's something you nothing in life can prepare you for kill yourself. Boo, you've seen people get booed on TV, but you ain't never heard people
Yes.
as a chorus, as an ensemble, say kill yourself. And while I'm processing the boo, they threw the whole back row. They threw a boo grenade where you can hear everybody
Oh
like
my God.
somebody said boo, nigga. And then they call me Nigga Davis. And then the DJ started playing the James Ingram song. I don't know if you ever heard it, but it's like, I did my best, but I
Yes. Yes.
guess it was.
It's good enough.
Listen, all this happened at the same time. I'm getting boo grenades. They
Oh my
telling me to kill
God.
myself. The DJ turning music on, the strobe light flashing in my face. It was a door next to me. I'm like, do I run out the door? Because I don't know if I don't know, like if you're supposed to sit there and take the boo and be embarrassed. And
Yeah.
then the host came and snatched the mic out my hand, and he was like, "Y'all show some love for Ron G." And then they booed again. And he was like, "Wow, y'all gonna
No.
boo his name?" And he was like, "Ron, boo, G, boo, Ron G, boo." And they kept booing me while I was sitting next to the DJ booth. And my cousin looked at me like it was a terrible day. Boo will make you make life decisions. And I was like, you know what? I need to do something with my life. But I honestly, that was the best and worst day of my life because I fell in love. I was like, I love this. I just have to figure out how to do it,
Okay.
especially
Okay.
in an embracing environment because that wasn't the environment. That environment made me feel like street booty, and I never wanted to
It
go back.
had
I'm like, this
to.
don't feel good. I feel like they had their way with me and left $1 on the bed. It didn't feel. I didn't feel like a person. Like it wasn't a good feeling. And I was like, I don't have to deal with this no more. But I went back. Yeah. Hey, nigga Davis. Yeah, it did not feel good at all.
Run. So what did you do? Like, what made you want to keep going? Like, what was it? Did you go home immediately and write jokes? Did you study? Did you, a lot of people go watch DVDs and Dick Gregory and everybody. What
Well,
did
my
you,
cousin,
what
my
did you
cousin was
do?
a comic, so I was always in the environment. I used to watch him
Oh, I didn't
perform.
know that. What's your
Yeah, my
cousin's
cousin
name?
Trey Black. I don't know if you know him, Trey Black.
Trey
He
Black.
just Trey Black. He just started back going out, probably like within the last year or so. But I used to watch him. I used to go to the comedy club with him and hang out with him. So I kind of watched, and I was like, I'm funnier than these guys. I just got to figure out what I want to talk about and figure out the confidence thing because I just felt like they weren't funny to me. They were just more confident. And the more you do something, the more confident you are. And also, I play sports, and when you play sports, you have moments, defining moments in sports where, like, if you play basketball and you get dunked on, you have to decide: am I going to just never? I'm just going to join the band, or I'm going to make sure this never happens again. Or when you play football, you do tackling drills, and you get hit one good time, and you decide: do I want to join the band,
Yeah.
or do I want to make sure that I never get hit again? And I always had that dog in me where I'm like, look, I don't like looking stupid. I'm competitive and I don't like looking
Yes.
stupid. And I'm gonna
Yes.
figure this crap out. So I literally got on stage every single night and just fell in love with comedy until I went back like less than probably 6 months later and got a standing ovation. And I was like, I never have to go back again. And they shut the club down after that.
And that's jockey for booing me. That's how you got no good luck. Your club would have stayed open if you didn't boo me. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Yeah.
Was that
But the
your
boo was so
worst
bad.
boo?
The boo was so bad
That's what
that I would be scared on Friday for a show on Sunday. I'd be at work worried about getting booed because I don't know if you know, because we talked about anxiety and getting on stage.
Yeah.
But I was nervous on Friday at my day job about getting a boo on Sunday night. Like it was that bad. I was just so terrified because I knew it was coming. And it's almost like watching 3 people get booed before you. Like, how do I have a chance? Like you watching them throw their head down and they walk back to the green room. Everybody look at them like,
you don't lie.
No
Like,
ain't no high five. Ain't no lying. Oh, Atlanta don't care about your feelings. Ain't no high fiving. Ain't no, hey, good job, champ. You get them next. No, they just look at you like, just look right here, the little slow head nod.
Yeah.
And I watched 3 dudes walk past me with that same face, and I was like, I'm next. It was intimidating, but that's why Atlantic comedians are very strong, because once you get past that, like, you can't kill me. I'm already dead.
For
You know what
real.
I'm saying? Unless you're throwing something at me, there's nothing you can do to make me feel like I'm not good enough, because I was born in the fire.
That is so real. You ain't never been more real. Ron G was at my first boo experience, and it was yeah, I
What
didn't
was
know what I was
that?
doing, man.
Was it J Spot?
Huh?
Was it J Spot?
What? No, man, it was somebody hired us for something. And it was me, you, and I forgot who else it was. We was in a little hall or something, man. I just remember this big old stage, and Ron was just confident. At that time he was just a confident, and I went on stage, y'all, and I did a Rihanna joke, and it was silence. You understand me? And when I got off of the stage, because Ron was hosting, he
Was I
was
nice
like,
to you? Was I nice to you?
"You was nice." You was like, "Just embrace the
It was your turn. It was your turn. Buckle up.
See, now I know that you had so much experience that's why you just told me, just hey, embrace it. Just go home with that, take that, and I've never talked about another celebrity in anything I've ever done ever since then. Like, I took out all celebrity jokes because you don't know who. Maybe they was Rihanna fans. I don't know, but I will never do a Rihanna joke ever again. Tell me one of your favorite places to perform, Ron. What's one of your favorite places to perform?
You know what I like? And this is crazy. One of my favorite rooms is probably the Belly Room on Thursday nights. And the Belly Room, for some reason, it's just such an honest room, because you can get a crowded room or you can get literally 2 people, but they're going to give you back whatever you give them. And it's been times I went up literally 2 a.m. Everybody tired. The crowd is exhausted. They tired of getting pissed on by comedians who don't care about the craft. And I would go up 2 a.m. and just say my truth. And I feel like I had so much fun. Like, I really enjoyed that room because it's such an honest room.
It really
For me,
is.
it's like one of the few spaces where young Black comedians can
yes,
really say your truth and not have to edit yourself or worry about how they gonna take it or receive it. And I also feel like that was the place where I learned how to become a host, because I was when I was there on Crack 'em Up, it was Esau and then me, and I kind of learned on the Esau how to be a host. And then that took it to the Laugh Factory, and the rest is history.
Which I still ain't never done, but one day I will get there. I remember living in LA the waiting list was 2 years. 2 years.
3 now, 3 maybe 4 now.
What?
Yeah, but we'll talk after this. If you really want to do it, we'll talk. I'll try to see what I can do.
I have never. Do you hear me? And I always loved it. I did the one in what casino was that? With Tiffany Haddish used to host.
Where?
Yeah, she used to. No. When she used to host a Laugh Factory, but it was inside of the casino in Redlands.
Oh, I never did. Oh, you know what? I do know what you're talking about. Oh, in the IE.
Yes, in the IE. I can't even think of the name right now. But anyway, she used to host the Laugh Factory there. But it was cool. It had a little background, but it wasn't the Laugh Factory stage. It wasn't the. I've seen Eddie Murphy in the Laugh Factory. You know what I mean? It's like that place is like legendary, and you do it so flawlessly. The way you just interact with other people. When did you get that confidence? Because that's a confidence in itself. You can tell jokes, but when you start messing with people and bringing people on stage, I've seen you have folks dance. Lord Jesus, yeah, you do a lot. How do you get to that level?
You know where it came from? I made a decision because I did a showcase one time, and I remember it was a bunch of suits that came out to see me, and I was like, as a Black comedian, you're kind of torn. Like, you want them to know that you're smart and funny. So I was like, do I do my smart, funny stuff so I can flex and show them that I'm a writer? Or do I do the stuff that makes me happy? And I made the decision to do the stuff that I thought made me feel smarter as a comedian. And I didn't do well. And I was like, this sucks. And I said, I'll never do that again. I said, if I lose, I'm going to lose doing me, and I'm going to have fun. So when I perform, when you see me perform, I'm having a good time. So if you don't have a good time, you got sewage in your soul and you don't deserve happiness. You don't deserve happiness. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's up, man?
Yeah. So you got the individual, not sewage in your soul, Lord.
You got sewage in your soul, and you don't deserve happiness. Because I'm like, I make sure I have a good time, and that's all I care about. I used to perform for people hoping that they approve of me or think I'm funny or like my material, But now it's like, no, I'm gonna have a good time. We having a party here, and if you don't see the party and you don't like the music I'm playing, like that's on you. You know what I'm saying? So,
But how did you? But I'm saying, like, when did you get comfortable enough to say that though to yourself and just go out there and have a good
when I
time?
lost trying to be when I lost trying to do what I thought people wanted. That's
Okay.
why I mentioned the showcase. I was like doing showcases, and I have really clever, well written jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And people be like, "Yo, that was really brilliant," but that was it. And when I first got started, I felt like I was so high energy that people would never
Mm-hmm.
call me funny. They were like, "Man, I love your energy. I love your energy." They
Energy.
didn't call me funny, and that would bother me. And I was like, "But I want to be funny." They was like, "Yeah, but we love your energy." So then I started
Mm-hmm.
writing where I was like,
Mm.
I literally, as a kid, I always saw him pictures. And so when I got on stage, I was like, let me bring to life all these things that make my life special, crazy, weird. Let me bring these people to life. And when I started doing that and I started having fun, that's when my comedy went to another level. And then the next level was when I started talking about my own personal junk, the things
Yeah.
that
Oh
really
man.
bother me, like from Dream Snatcher. If you've been a fan for a while, the Dream Snatcher joke. Ain't nobody thinking about you with your little dreams. With your little... I dated somebody who didn't believe in my dream, and you know how it is, man, to be an artist,
Yeah.
and the world loves you, and the person that you love the most don't get you and
Don't
get
even care.
your yeah, they don't get your the music that you're writing. You like, man,
Yeah.
this is stupid. And then um, I had an issue with my dad. Like I love my dad. He drank a little bit, sip a little bit, and if you're a child or of a parent who drinks, like it could be a thing. It could be a heavy situation. And so I used to talk about my dad on stage, but you can hear that it was a little bite to it. Like you can tell, like he ain't
A little
healed yet.
bad, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Mhm.
literally when I reconciled that with my dad, and a lot of it I had to reconcile with myself, I would become him on stage, and people like, yo, I got an uncle like that. I know that dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Liquor's delicious. I know that dude. It was weird.
Look, it's delicious.
Then
I remember that joke, man.
right, because it was just a part of my life. And then
Yeah.
you could feel it because I was living it. And then I had a joke about having neck tears. Where I was like, you ever have a breakup so bad you got to find a wall to slide down? Like, and, and that was for real. And then that joke like turned into something else because I was literally going through a breakup. Man.
Oh, y'all gotta see this man live. Listen to me. He energy is definitely on there. Funny that, but the energy when y'all see this man slide down this imaginary.
Oh man, crazy. Hey, so I had a breakup. I remember I was in my breakup and I was depressed and I was on stage. I didn't feel like performing, and I got on stage and I was like, man, you ever cry so hard you have tears under your neck? I ain't talking about these. I'm talking about don't leave me. No. And I was like, you ever cry so hard you got to find a wall to slide down? And I did that wall slide, but I took my time sliding down just real slow.
Real slow.
Just slow. And I saw people like laughing in a way. I was like, oh, I'm on. And I had tears in my eyes because I was really going through the joke. And I was like, man, you ever cry so hard you see yourself crying in the mirror and you can't believe you crying like that, and you cry extra hard looking at you cry because you ain't never seen you cry like that. And I went back to the wall and I was like, and I'm like, it turned into something. I was like, yo, this joke is huge.
Yes,
And
it is.
then that's when I discovered like comedy literally should be about the human experience. When you hear me perform, I'm going to talk about something where you know what I'm going through in my life, but also I'm going to touch some part of your life where like either you're too scared to speak of or something you never say out loud. So breakup, everybody. That's what I was like. God got jokes because there's no class on healing. You can't smoke it away. You can't drink it away. You can't pray it away. You got to sit there and take it on the chin. And when I make that statement, the hardest of all dudes, the coolest of all chicks, the baddest of all whoever, when I say that joke, it makes the room smaller because everybody know what that feeling is like.
Wow, man. Ron G, I'm telling you, that's crazy. You got that joke, and you got the one with the sock where you use the bathroom at somebody's house and they ain't got no tissue. Let me tell you something. Ron, I've seen you stretch that joke. Like I've seen that joke go on for minutes. And it's funny. Every single thing you use, every facial expression. I mean, but when you grab your sock, I've seen this man take his shoe off and sock off.
It's the nuances. It's the small things in the joke. When you watch Instagram videos and somebody do something stupid, it'd be the small thing. You're like, look at the hair flip. Look at he tucked his hair behind his ear. Like all that small stuff, that's the stuff that people be like, yo, that's hilarious.
And it is so hilarious, man. And you ain't even really skipped a beat, really, Ron, because you were, when this pandemic happened, you were already doing stuff online. Like your social media game was already crazy. It seems like now people are trying to say, "Oh, people are starting to make it now because we've been," but you've been making videos for forever. When did you
But
start
I kind
amping
of
up?
so I actually so it's so funny. I used to shoot videos
Mhm.
often, and when I got engaged, I would hang out at this particular place where girls would come there naked. They would have no talent, but they would have really cute bodies and want to be in videos and get their followers up. And so I would be there literally 6 hours and get one video done because everybody wanted to shoot with this one particular guy. And him and I had a cooler relationship. But then I get why if he put a pretty girl in this video, made her the thumbnail, people would look at the video like, oh, it's a cute girl. She got a nice booty, nice breasts. Let me look at the video. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it really wasn't about funny. And that's when I came up with a joke. I don't know if you heard my joke about the committee. Like every woman has a committee, which is a group of women who don't have a man whose only job is to make sure your man is who he say he is. That's when I learned about the committee because when I was engaged, all my white friends were married. So when I post a video with the girl in my video, they'd be like, "Well, he can't post you, but he can post a picture of this girl with the two piece on." And I was like, "She's only in the video for 2 seconds, you know." And I was like, "Wow!" So the committee going to just report back every day. They do a full report. Like, okay, so on Tuesday, he posted a
Yes.
video with 3 chicks
Yes.
with their breast out. One had chest glitter. On Wednesday, there was another scantily clad harlot that he posted. But did he post you? No, he did not. No, he did not. And on Thursday, he posted
Oh
like,
my
you know what I'm saying?
God.
And they would do the whole rundown to my lady about what I wasn't doing. So my lady didn't even check social media like that, but the committee would report back to my girl and tell her what I was posting. And trying to explain myself was too much of a headache. So I was like, you know what? Let me try to find a way to create content that I like stuff that I can do by myself where I don't have to depend on nobody. I don't have to worry about them editing it and sending it to me. So then I started doing stuff by myself. And then that's when quarantine happened. And I was like, let me just like, I'm not going to get in the audition room. I can't perform anymore because I got really sad and depressed because I couldn't perform anymore. And
Wow.
so I was like, yo, let me just post more. So I started posting 3 times a day. And my followers literally went from 31 at the beginning of quarantine. And now I'm like at 56-ish.
Wow.
So
Wow, Ron.
almost
So
double.
how often do you record? Like, are you recording every day? Like, I know, like I spoke to like Schuler King, and I know he says he records like 7 videos a day. Like, is that the norm? Is that what you over there like just recording?
Sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't. But the videos I shoot, they take so much time to actually find them. You know, it just depends on the kind of day. Sometimes I people start sending me stuff, and so that's easier. But when they don't send me stuff, then I have to go find it, and that can take literally a whole day to try to find some videos that I can like break the third wall and make sure it's like was vertical. You know what I'm saying? Like just little nuances that other people don't know that I have to consider when I'm trying to shoot these videos.
The video. They are so funny, man. You done took on Bruno Mars. I don't know if you know, but I think you do know. But you done left the door open somewhere. Okay, you done left the door open. Because I see, yeah. Where did you come up with this? Let me do this Bruno thing. Do you get told that you look like Bruno a lot, or
every now and again? But as a comedian, like I could try to be cool and run from it, or I can embrace it. And literally, every time I embrace it on social media, people are like, "That's hilarious. You do kind of look like him." I say no, but you know, I roll with it. It's all good. I'm trying to take myself too serious.
If you squint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you and them eyebrows and that forehead don't back up, you better back up. I can see your forehead right now.
I think you look like him when you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, oh, okay,
okay. I like how you rocking in the chair with that hair bounce. You okay? All right. Okay.
Come on. It's the little things, Ron. It's the little things. It's the little things they're gonna be looking at.
Like, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Okay, so you got a fiance. How did that happen, Ron? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, and if she ever meets me, if we ever meet, because she's so beautiful, but I'm gonna let her know you was single, man. You know what I'm saying? You was real picky. You know, you've been real picky with your selection over the decade.
How do you
everybody,
know
Ron G. And I'm like, now Ron G ain't hollering at nobody.
How do you know that?
Because come on now. First of all the comics would bring women to the J spot. They always want me to put them up somewhere, give them a little Sprite or something like that, you know. I seen a lot being in the back before I started doing comedy, being a waitress and just looking at everybody. I saw a lot of stuff, Ron, and you did not bring women around you. Like you didn't bring nobody with you. You was never all in women's face. It's just things that you noticed. You know what I'm saying? And you never try to get at me. You know what I'm saying? So I did think he was gay. You know what I'm saying? At first, and I was like,
Hilarious.
everybody don't like you, Gina.
But you're a comedian though. I can't fool with female comedians, man. I can't do it. I seen one girl, we'll never say her name, but she got cheated on. That week she went on stage, the guy was in the audience and she just talked about him so bad. When I tell you it was bad, like it when I tell you it was like he just watching his face in the room, and she showed pictures of what the girl looked like. She showed pictures of the sex tape. She showed and took the phone and passed it around the room.
You better be quiet.
While he was still in the room. And I was like, I never want somebody to have access to me like that, where they can like shame me in front of a bunch of people. And I'm a decent guy too, but still, when people get hurt, no matter what they did, it's still your fault. It's still your fault. It's no matter how toxic they are, no matter, it's always your fault. That's what it is too.
Write it down, fellas. You heard it. It's always your fault.
And side note, how did you? Because I saw you get hit on like literally by every comic in the game. I'm like, yo, like I seen you. How does your boo handle you being a female in this game? Like that's a delicate walk because every dude ain't built for that. Every dude ain't built to be like. See you with the hair behind the ear. That's the little things. Hilarious.
You just started something.
Yeah. How do you?
It's rough.
How do you navigate through that? Because you're going to get hit on. Like it's not even a conversation. And actually, when you get on stage and you funny too, and you have this mist about you that everybody loves, then you get hit on by the people in the audience. How does he handle and be cool and not be like, hey, you know, then you got to pee on his territory? Like, how does he handle that?
He's crazy. He's crazy. He don't talk to people. So he don't even, people be like, damn, your husband good? He all right? Like, he don't say nothing, you know. He's just an observer. I appreciate him because he allows me to just be myself. Like when we're out at comedy clubs, he's not, you know, right next to me and following me and watching me or things like that. You know, he kind of lets me step back. But then it's my job, you know, as his wife to give him that security, to show him, you know, I ain't going to be out there in them streets. Because when we got married, you know, we got married with a little kiosk ring, a little mall ring. Got that little piece on right now. So couldn't nobody even tell I was married for some years. It was like, oh, for real? You got a ring on?
Hey, did you had a relationship reveal?
I had the little, I said, God damn, but I love him. So I went home and told him, I said, well, one day this lady tried to hook me up. She was like, I want you to talk to my brother. What comedian was back there? I forgot what comedian that was. I want to say it was Carlos Miller. But that's my boy, but not like that. But she was like, you need to get, and I was like, I'm married. And she was like, oh, for real? I can't tell. Mm-hmm. I said, you know what? I went home and told my husband, I said, look, I don't know what you got to do, rob a bank. I don't know, but sir, I need something with a little bling to it because these folks act like they can't see.
Right. Did he give you a keychain first? He gave you a keychain?
You know what? No.
Gave you a washer?
He gave me a little mace with a little sprinkles on it. And it was like, this is for you. Be safe. But how does your wife feel, man? Your wife is beautiful. Now I see her in your videos. You guys did your own show, Couples Couch. Like, how is it working with somebody that understands you? Because
I'm writing down a joke right now. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you at all. I'm writing down a joke.
What you doing? Oh, write it down. This is how it works. Write it down.
Relationship reveal? That's pretty hilarious.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty
how does my wife deal with my life?
Yeah, man. It's not easy.
So the cool thing is my wife is actually, she fine. So my wife get hit on just as much as I do while I'm at my job. So we both got to be on point. You know what I'm saying? And like she said, look, you're responsible for me. I'm responsible for you. So I don't entertain nobody. And then I had to learn how to adjust because I feel like being Southern, I'm used to calling girls baby and boo. Because if you just my family be like babe, boo, and all that stuff. I don't want no headaches.
Sweetheart.
But it's so funny too. All that. And it's a part of our craft too. It's part of what you do. You got to be nice. You can't be date people, especially when they buying tickets to see you. But I had to learn how to adjust that because I feel like my set is so personal where people feel like they know me. I've had a girl literally get mad at me when I announced I had a girlfriend and walk out the comedy club. And I've never talked to this girl outside of a comedy club ever in my life. I had one girl, there was a comedian, an older female comedian. I forgot who it was, but she made a comment. She was like, ladies, men, if you really want something from a woman, just say it. Stop all the BS and say, look, whatever. If you wanted to smash, say I want to smash, right? She got off stage, everybody laughed, and it was applauding. I was like, ladies, can we really do that? Like, can we really do that, ladies? And it was one girl in the front. She was super cute. And I said, hey, look, when we leave here, I want to choke you a little bit. And I want us to whatever go down. And I was like, I want to give you a little neck choke. Not too much, but just enough to be like, were you like stop playing? Like, I want to choke. And I was like going into detail on stage. And I said, so you ready? And she looked at me, and the whole crowd was like, "Oh, what's going down?" He said it. He said what he really wanted, right? After the show, the girl, she got nervous. She ran. I was like, I didn't expect her to take it serious. I was joking, but she actually was cute though. She walked out the club. I think she like ran because she was scared and was embarrassed. I don't know.
Embarrassed. Yes.
This one girl who I see comes every week. She looked at me and she was like, she looked me up and down. Was like, I don't even believe you really said that out loud. When I tell you, her and her whole crew, the committee, they all looked me up and down like I cheated on her and I got caught cheating. And they walked out. And then 6 months later, she came to the club and apologized to me. And she was like, I was out of line. I just was in my feelings that day. And I don't know. I want to apologize to you. I'm like, we never had a conversation ever. She really got mad at me for flirting with somebody else. And we never even talked. She don't know my phone number. She don't know my last name. Like, it was weird.
She just knew you was her man though. In her mind, when she was sitting there watching you, she said, "That's my look what they say. That's my man. Look at the picture."
Mm-hmm. I was the whole spouse. I was her imaginary boyfriend. He mine. I said I like him first. I don't know why y'all be doing that. Like, why y'all be letting your homegirl be having an imaginary boyfriend and y'all don't say nothing like it's normal? Y'all don't say nothing.
Because we love them. We love them, and we just let them be free. You know, if you think he's yours, then he's yours.
That's toxic. How you got to listen, Gina? There was this girl I met. I was at this club. You remember the club? The club owned by Dwayne Martin that was in on Lancashire.
I don't know. It was owned by Dwayne Martin. What was it?
Zen Lounge.
Okay.
I was at Zen Lounge. Had a good time, performed. Seen this girl. Me and her had good vibes. I was like, I like you, man. Let me get your number. She was like, I can't do that. I was like, why not? She was like, my friend would kill me if she found out I got your number. And I was like, who? She was like, you don't know her. I was like, what do you mean? Have I met her? She was like, no, but she really liked you and she would be hurt if I got your number. And I'm like, so let me get this right. You pray for a good man to come into your life. You pray that God send you a man. You meet the man, but you trying to be a loyal friend, knowing that next summer y'all ain't gonna be cool anyway. So you tell me no because she called dibs on me. And I might not even like her. What if
she called dibs? Yes, she did.
Hey, what if she looked handsome in the face and I'm like, I don't even like her. Let me choose who I want.
No, she seen you. She was like, look, girl, if you ever meet Ron, just know he's mine. Don't be trying to holler at him. Don't get his number. He's mine. That's just how it goes, Ron. I'm sorry. I mean, you do that
too? You call dibs on man?
I've done that. Yes.
So you mean to tell me if the dude chose your homegirl, you would be mad? You would be mad at the girl?
It would sting. Yes, it would sting a little bit. Like, I wanted him. Like,
what if you listen? You got some friends that claim everybody, so ain't nobody left. So you mean to tell me if your candy, the dude that's in your head, approached you and your friend called dibs on him and this imaginary boyfriend, you would turn him down and you're single? You've been going to weddings by yourself? You ain't got no emergency contact and you would turn him down? You have no form of help? You've been sick in your house 6 days and nobody checked on you and you gonna turn him down because she called dibs? This the life we live? We can't let her be an adult? We can't let her be an adult? Gina, you have no emergency contact.
Dang, Ron.
You are one COVID cough away from being in the house by yourself with no emergency contact. Because ain't nobody gonna check on you in LA. You are one cough away from your whole life changing. Because you ain't got the vaccine. You got one, but you ain't got the second one. You got one vaccine. You ain't get the second one yet. And then you got the Johnson & Johnson one.
Oh, so you already.
So you ain't got no emergency contact. The guy that you've been crushing on for years, but you didn't say it because you knew she was on him, talks to you, you tell him no?
Yes.
Meanwhile, she ain't his type anyway, and you know she that friend. She the one that's
she ain't cute.
She's the one that's responsible for watching the purses at the club. And getting you home safely. I'm not even gonna say what I want to say, but you know who I'm talking about. The one who don't mind watching the purses. The one who be speaking in community. This is part of my committee joke too. She be speaking in community. Get away from us. We trying to get to the club. We trying to get to the car. Don't talk to us. Ain't nobody talking to you. Ain't nobody talking to you, Tugboat. Tugboat.
Ron,
Tugboat. Nobody's talking to you. Why you calling dibs on a man who probably wouldn't like you anyway? Tugboat. I'm not telling you to dim your light, but you gotta humble yourself.
why
Tugboat,
she
don't
got
do that. Her nickname Tugboat. Tugboat helped the other boats get out the harbor. Listen, Tugboat. She built like that little thing to be carrying your, you know, you go on the plane and they got to tow you in. She built like the. We got to get towed to gate 42. We've arrived. She built like that. Little tugboat. You know what I'm talking about. But she want to call dibs on everybody, and you about to block your blessing, and you ain't got
Oh,
you ain't got NAM emergency contact.
oh my God. You
Let's
right,
be real,
Ron.
Jim. I need an answer for real. Let's be real, because you know the friend I'm talking about. I'm not gonna
I
say it.
do.
I
I
don't have the
do.
liberty to say it.
I
She the one
do.
that ain't had a man since I ain't had a man. But she called dibs on the guy that's way out of her league. Oh, she got a man in jail. Angel Gang so stupid.
The angel. Yes. No, she don't gotta
Hey,
manage.
hey, her name is Ursula. Listen, Ursula Tugboat Davis. Ursula. Ursula
Oh
be
my
calling
God.
dibs on people. And you about to block your blessing?
When you break it down like that, Ron,
No,
you know me
I'm
and my friend
serious
about to
though.
talk. You
I'm
right. We got to
serious.
talk. Oh my God,
Because
Ron. We got
listen,
to
if
talk.
that dude, don't let me Kevin Samuels. Let me turn to Kevin Samuels. From 1 to 10, what's your rating? You can't say 7. Rate yourself from 1 to 10, and you can't say 7.
But you can't
Ma'am, you are handsome and you are built like a tugboat. What
double.
man, what high earning man would want?
That man's so dang on rude. Jesus.
But is he really rude though?
But is he?
Is he
No,
really
but
rude
he
though?
tell the truth. He tells it. He does
His
tell the
fan
truth.
base is women. He talks
He
the
does.
same talk to men too.
He
Is he?
does.
Listen, Gina, that's like you and I. We comedians, we know we hilarious. But if you go on Wild 'N Out and you can't roast, and you get roasted on Wild 'N Out, who do you blame? You blame
Yourself.
Nick Cannon? You blame Nick Cannon because you got roasted? No, it's his
Yourself.
platform. You can't come on somebody's platform looking for validation in his platform. That's his world. That's like
Yeah.
going to somebody who's really super saved and no scriptures and asking them to evaluate you and how you are as a Christian.
Did you say super saved but no scriptures, sir? Did you?
Super saved and knows scriptures. You know, people that always throwing
Oh, I
scriptures
know
in the
the scripture.
conversation.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
scriptures and you don't know Jesus like that, but you
Yeah.
asking them for, they're going to tear you apart because that's their world. That's their platform. They build their whole life around that. And the ego that comes attached to, I know what you don't know.
Oh.
Like nobody wants to deal with that. So, but
Ooh.
again, you subject yourself to that because you looking for a man who probably don't want you. Like,
You right.
find somebody that wants
Ooh. Oh, did this just turn into y'all better get y'all pen and paper? You
you.
heard what he,
No, it's
you
true.
heard what he
Listen,
said.
all my heartbreak I've ever had came from me pursuing a woman who didn't really want me. She liked me, but she didn't really want me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I was a cool seat filler. I was. I was a cool seat filler. But think about it. All your relationship junk comes from staying too long in a relationship you should not be in.
Very true, Ron.
I did this
That's
on
true.
a Q&A with my wife one time, and we were talking about the 3 categories that men put women in.
Oh, come on, come
I
on.
got a lot of pushback. But
Come
this was the
on.
case.
Let me
I said men put women in 3 categories. When a man is actually pursuing you, one, I'll say this. Let me start by saying, women, you have all the power. You literally have all the power. When you tell him what you need and he doesn't respond with, okay, I'll work it out, or he says, I ain't looking for that, I ain't looking for nothing, I ain't ready to
right.
date. When he says that, you should believe him. You don't have a special kind of love or vagina where you run this red light and then expect not to get your car crashed. You know what I'm saying? So you have all the power. Now listen, one, until a man is ready to get married, it don't matter what you do. You could have the best sex, you could have the whop, you can have a whop and a half. You can have whop and a half. You can make 6 figures. You can have natural hair. You can have braids. You can be chocolate. You can be light skinned. You can be the baddest of all the baddest. You can have a whop and a half.
I love
And
the whop and a half. I love
you can be a whole whore and a half in the bedroom. You can cook 3 square meals for him. If he's not ready to get married, it does not matter what you do. So my thing is too, until a man's ready to get married, don't matter what you do. But you determine whether you want to partake in his BS. You say, look, this is what I need. I have a whop and a half, and I want to share it with you, and I enjoy doing that. But this is what I'm gonna need. And if you don't reply in a way where you like, I'll figure it out, then at what point, when do you take accountability for you dating somebody who don't want you? But men,
That's
put you in
true.
3 categories. You're either wifey, fun girl, or seat filler.
Ooh.
It's only 3. Women be like, what about if you're his best friend? Men don't pursue their best friend. You become the best friend after you're committed to him, but not like in general. They don't see. They put you in the best friend category because
They
it's a
don't
best
want to
friend.
get with you. Right.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is a nice way of
Okay.
saying no, you're not my type. You know what I'm saying? But best friend, fun girl, and seat filler.
Mm.
And I've gotten a lot of arguments on this, and I'm like, it's true. It's
So
just
what's the difference between so you got the seat filler. So a seat filler is somebody that you like. Break them down then, I guess. We know wifey. We know what wifey is. We all
wifey is not a
say we
conversation.
wifey
You don't know
material.
that. You don't have to ask any questions, and he usually don't want to share you with the world, so he'll make it clear. Then you got fun
Mm-hmm.
girl. Fun girl usually don't go out when the sun is out. Don't usually hold hands with you. Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all have a lot of fun, but it's not functional. You know it's not functional. And usually she get mad at him when he says, I can't do this no more or whatever. Even though it's an understanding and it's agreement. It's an agreement. And vice versa. If she's really good at what she does and she leaves him, he'll feel some kind of way, even though he never pursued her, and be like, yo, why you going and whatever. But it's just all pride and ego for her choosing
Right.
somebody else. And then you got seat filler. Seat filler is usually she's a cool chick, but she's not your person. And you'll stall her out as long as you need to. You'll drag it out. You give her just enough. That's the girl who always be like, girl, am I crazy to think that? Am I crazy to think that he said he was gonna call me and then his phone went dead? He was working. He said he was off and then he went to work. And then am I crazy? Yes, you crazy. Because you're allowing him to drag you along. And you're a seat filler. He'll make it clear. And usually this is what I've never heard a man say. This is why I said I only put 3 categories, because men never use the phrase she grew on me.
Ooh.
Only women use that phrase. So she'll marry somebody she ain't 100% sold on because she feels like she has the potential to change him.
Ooh.
You've never heard a man say, ooh, she grew on me. Never. That's why I was like, you can have a seat filler. Seat filler is like the girl, you're the best I can do until I figure out who I really want.
Damn.
Now, women, y'all marry a dude like 60% of everything you want because you're tired of going to weddings by yourself and you're like, I can't do this no more. And then you'll settle for it. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be like, yeah, when I first met him, he was not my type. He was short, he was going bald, and I don't like dark-skinned dudes, and he grew on me.
Yeah. Yes.
You don't hear men say that.
No, ever. That's crazy.
Now, y'all have categories too. I feel like y'all have categories too, but
What?
I'm still working on the list. So I feel like y'all have. Okay. I'm still working on the list because I need to talk to a few women to get a consensus on, okay, this is my list for women. I think it's like 5 categories. One is comfort guy.
Okay.
Comfort guy. Not necessarily your candy, but he's a nice guy. That's the guy you usually marry because you get tired and you're like, okay, he's here, he's been consistent. I'll marry comfort guy. Then you have meal plan.
Yes, I know who that is.
You know the meal plan. Meal plan always ready to take you out to eat because that's his access to you. And you don't turn it down, but you know he's not your person, but you still entertain him as if he has an option, as he has hope, and he's always available and he'll always make time for you. And you know he's not the one. But if a man did that to you, you know he would, if a man only called you for whatever, like it's the meal plan guy. Then you have, I'm gonna say Prince Charming-ish.
Okay.
He's the guy that's in your head that you feel like you want, but he usually don't want you because he usually got mess going on. He probably got a family. He probably got a girlfriend. He always in and out of stuff. He ain't ready.
Probably real fine too. Probably real fine.
That's it. He got the little Mars chestnut walk. He got all that. Like he's the guy, but he's not a real option. But in your head, you've made an option out of it because you've had a good moment. You made a whole romance novel out of a commercial.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. But that's never the guy you usually marry. Then you have best friend.
Yep.
He's the guy that you probably should marry, but you don't see him like that because either he's too short, he usually ain't the complexion that you prefer, but it's usually he's too short and he want to be in your. And then it's one more that I'm missing. Oh my God. I can go to my notes, but anyway, that's what I'll just give you.
I think you.
But usually y'all want to marry a comfort guy. Y'all usually want to marry a comfort guy.
I think you got something though. I think you're right. I do. That's crazy. You just like break down when you start breaking relationships. When did this happen,
Few
Mister?
things.
Let me break down who you is.
Because one, I went to therapy, and two,
Mm,
I made a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, and I started studying people. With this thing we do called comedy, I became a student of life, and I study people for a living. Like literally,
mm,
as a comedian, we have 3 seconds to analyze people that we meet. Imagine after a show, somebody walking to you like, you wasn't funny, and you know you killed. You have to
yeah.
decide whether I want to be sarcastic. Do I want to
Mm,
be a dick? Do I want to be nice and be like, oh, you stupid, and brush it off? You have 3 seconds to decide how you're going to respond to them. And how you respond, they'll hold on to that for the rest of their life
wow.
as a comedian. Like, that's just how it is. So I've studied people so much. I see patterns. I study patterns of people. And I used to call myself a husband before I got married. I was a husband. I was a husband. Yeah, I functioned like a husband, but I would date chicks. I would give them husband penis, be very consistent. If they needed me, I would be there for them. I would take them on dates and be like, I ain't looking for nothing. Yes, husband penis. And no, I say husband penis. That's why I say people in their 20s should never get married because you don't even know your move yet. When you find your move, you know the move that you can put on somebody to make them be like, oh, okay, this is what we doing.
That's
Everybody got
true.
their move. That don't usually happen late 20s, early 30s. As a man, when you know your move, you know how to break a woman down. And I talk to her and I listen and I'm talking like a grown man. I'm talking like a husband. Because most of the time I never ask them for booty. Most dudes don't know. If you just listen to a woman, just listen to her and have grown man responses, she'll be like, he's different. Most dudes be like, hey, when I'm gonna see you, when I'm gonna get up, when I'm gonna hang out with you.
Yep.
I wouldn't
Yep.
leave with none of that. I would just have great conversation. And then
Wow.
she'll be like, when am I see you again? I'm like, that's up to you. And then I can always play I'm a comedian, I'm busy card. You can come to the club with me if you want to. Hang out. So I never had to take her on a date. I would take her to the comedy club with me. She's in my space. She see that I'm the man, and she'd be like, ooh, he's a good investment.
He's a good guy. Yep.
And I was the husband.
Yep.
But then,
Dang.
yep, I was the husband. But the problem was I realized I would make girls crazy and get mad at them.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're giving him good husband penis, and now she don't know what
There's
to
a
do.
certain look that a girl give you where you know ain't no turning back. Because she'll be in her head like, he can't share this with nobody else. Because this is what we do.
Right. This is what
Even
we do.
if it ain't no title. It's a certain look that a woman give you. If you, I don't really talk like that, so I'll be respectful. But if she like, I want to say it so bad and be reckless. But there's a certain look that a woman give you, and a certain phrase that she'll say where you know that she's locked in. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is too, just like how men do this, like when he tell you something, you have to listen to him. Y'all say stuff to try to, I would say, appease us sometimes. Like if I say I ain't looking for nothing, I will hold that against you until you decide, hey, I want a promotion. And I'm like, I told you I wasn't looking for nothing. So why are we having this conversation? It sounds harsh, but it's true. But I will hold it against you. I knew it was. It sounds hard, but I'm like, because listen, I've met those girls when I was going through a breakup. And I'm like, I'm healing. I'm not looking for nothing. We would have a good time. We would have a lot of fun. And she's like, so where's this going? Why don't you take me out? And I'm like, well, I told you I wasn't looking for nothing. I was healing. And then she would get mad. And then I would hear her say, I can't do this no more. And I'm like, do what? I was aware of what I was doing.
Nothing. Yeah, we wasn't doing nothing, remember?
No, we was doing nothing. But I was aware of what I was doing. And men, most men we're aware of what we do. Until it's the one that we want.
You need to write a book. I don't know if that's in the making, but a book, like a guide, you know what I'm saying? Like
no, I don't need a book because people are not gonna listen either way.
What?
No,
I think they would.
Listen,
especially
people don't want,
especially the tugboats. The tugboats want to know how to get to this.
No, they don't.
Tugboats want to know.
All this information, they don't want wisdom. It's easier to be the victim and say all men are toxic than like just be accountable. It's easier to say. It's easier to say all women are just using you for money when you don't have you can't have a decent conversation with a woman and you lead with money, but you're calling her a gold digger. It's easier to blame women than say, hey, let me just find out, let me just get a personality. and really learn how to talk to a woman and give her my heart instead of trying to buy her a bag. If I buy her a bag, I'm not required to bring my heart. But if I bring her my heart, then that's a part of me I don't really give to women, and it requires work. And every day I have to die to myself and my ego, my pride, and my fear in order to be in her space. Especially if she's a good woman, she's gonna call you to the carpet every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And good women make you the best version of yourself, and you really don't want to deal with that every day because it's a look in the mirror and it's a reminder that you're not enough, even though you've accomplished and made a lot of money in your life. Money and everything.
I feel like dropping the mic, and we even got no mics. Are y'all? Oh my God, Ron. See, I didn't know. We got to do this again or something. I don't know because you.
Let's do it. Let's do
Ron.
it. This is my jam, though. This is what I do.
Ron, I mean, you really seriously though. You can break some stuff down. You broke it down today, and I'm married. I'm like, well, damn, nigga, who did I marry? I don't know about
listen. I'll leave with this because I don't want to sound hopeless. I know, and I know your fan base is a lot of women. But I'll say this: it doesn't matter what all men do. You can generalize and say all men or all women do this or whatever. But the goal is to get one. All you need is one that's willing, who's open to being an adult and have hard conversation with you. When y'all have hard conversation, he doesn't leave, and he's still invested in you, even when you acting a fool. Like that's all. That's a good starting point for a relationship. So all you need is one. Also, too, you should have fun. Like it should all be fun, and you should tell a man what you desire. Like I feel like, and this is the part that I know sometimes women they get mad at me for how I talk, but I'm like, you should tell a man what you want or what you need to feel loved and appreciated, because I feel like men are built for accountability. Every man that I know is married, they married a woman who didn't put up with their BS. They married the woman who be like, she'll kill me if I do this. I know my lady will kill me if I do this. Like they married that girl.
Yeah.
I know it seems like hoes be winning and they can marry the fun girl, the girl that makes them feel good, but it's usually not functional long term because there's no there. They only win it for exterior stuff. And after the sex is done, you've gotten all the whore and a half out of her. You got the whop and a half. You both of y'all been a whole whore and a half. There's nothing else there because it's not functional.
It's not functional.
Yeah. So I mean, even though you feel like the other girls are getting married first, just be dope, be interesting, and always speak your truth. And that's what he's gonna adore about you. And always show a little leg and be a pervert at the house. Like,
come on.
You gotta be a little pervert, gotta be a little net. You gotta be a whore and a half at the house.
Gotta have a whore and a half.
No, being a whore is standard, but whore and a half that's next level. You gotta be a whole whore and a half.
Ron, look now. I gotta go. Like I gotta wrap it up. But look, I have to do this with you because it's just a part. Just give me 2 seconds. It's gonna be so fast. You're gonna be like, dang, it's gonna be so fast. Okay, watch this.
Whore and a half.
Cool. I got this game. Come on. Look, come on. The half walk. Okay, look. This is called pick a flick. All right. Pick a flick. I got 2 movies. You have to choose. You stranded on an island. You got one TV. You got one movie that you can watch over and over again. All right. And you got to choose. All right. Now the first set of movies, I got Head of State or I Spy. Which one you watching?
I'm gonna say Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy has not let me down once.
And this movie is so funny. A lot of people don't even know about this movie. This movie is so funny. If you ain't seen it, make sure you get it. And yes, I do still have DVDs. All right, moving on. All right. So you got Babs.
Wow.
Or you got Norbit. Now, I know we said Eddie Murphy. I know, but I got a lot of Eddie movies. I do because he never lets me down. But come on.
I got
over and over again.
I do Norbit. Because this is character work, man. I'm gonna die. I feel like I see how girls would like Babs go more. You know what I'm saying? But just for me, I would go with Norbit.
What else? I do like when you say you want to see a bitch go down the slide. I'm gonna show you.
Right. Do you have life? Do you have life though? Do you have life?
I do have life, but I have not put life up against nothing yet.
Like my favorite. That's one of my favorite comedies ever.
I feel like it's a big joker though. I feel like no matter what I put against life, it's gonna lose. Like it's just gonna lose. All right, come on, Players Club. 2 can play that game. Leave my DVDs alone, Angel.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, you went to the flea market for them. Players Club, definitely. Yeah. Gina's a whole auntie. Hey, Angel Gaines, you know she got a coin purse. She keep all her money in her bra. She's like, child, listen. Go, here you go. Get a little something for you and your sister. Y'all go to the store and bring me back my change, okay? Hey, baby, let me. Hey, she giving out 4 wet ones. Hey, T Gina got 4 wet ones in her bra. Like, hey, baby, go to the store, get me a Pepsi and a BC powder for my headache, and then get me a ginger ale and get a little something for your sister, okay?
You got that right. Y'all better leave my damn DVD collection alone, okay?
4.5. Sorry.
Which one you go?
I'm going Players Club.
Okay.
All you do is spin records.
This was a great cast. This was a great cast. I'm telling y'all, it's a classic. All right, now you're a love guy, so I know that you've seen love movies. Yeah, you are. You was just a whole guru.
I'm an action.
You're an action guy.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Well, whatever. Bloodsport. Now you're gonna be in love because you got to choose which. That's a good movie. Sleepless in Seattle or The Notebook.
You gonna kill me? That's Tom Hanks, right?
This is Tom Hanks. Yes.
I never saw it. I know it's a good movie. I never saw it, but I definitely saw The Notebook.
What?
I have to see it. I'll check it out.
Ron, can you please, you guys, it's got to be one of your movie nights. You got it's first of all, it's from 1993, and I'm so mad that you have not seen this movie. But it's really
when that came out, so I wouldn't want to watch that. But now I should watch it. Yes.
But whatever. So basically you take The Notebook because
that's hilarious. Hey Roger, she got moist ones, got a little debris of deodorant on it. Baby, go get me a ginger ale and a BC and some Tylenol. Go get me a ginger ale and got a little bit of deodorant on it.
I don't even want to play no more games. I don't even want to play no more games. I don't want to play no more games with you. Okay,
I'm out of time. You gotta go ahead.
Let you go. No, I'm done with you. I'm done with you because you know what y'all not gonna do is make me feel like my DVDs they came from the flea market and got them for $1.50. Even 75 more wins.
Are you going in the bar right now with the moist ones? She got 4 wet ones with deodorant on it.
Ron G, tell the people where they can find you, man. Because I'm
gonna be at the house until they call me. But listen, follow me on Instagram, comedian Ron G, comedian RONG on everything. Also my YouTube page, comedian RONG. Go. Okay. All right. Yeah. That scared me looking at me talking about it. Yeah, but you see that it says Linktree, comedian Ron G at the bottom. Yeah.
Yes.
Go on there, and it has my YouTube page and everything else. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube page and particularly my Instagram. And I just got on TikTok. I hate it, but I just got on.
Oh my God. First of all, TikTok is a chore, but once you get to figure out how to do it, it's so much fun. Ron, I am so glad that you blessed my closet and came here today. Thank you so much. Y'all make some, put the hearts and stuff because you can't make no noise, make a noise in your house. But y'all make sure y'all follow my boy, Ron G. This was super dope. I appreciate you so much. Got to give you your flowers. You're dope. I've seen you grind so hard for so long. And to see you on TV, for my mama to call me like, I see you, Ron. Come on, she's Ron. It works my nerves because I did see it. For my son to watch you cutting your own hair, to start cutting his own hair. Just know that everything you do, even the little things, people are watching. And we appreciate you. Ron G, everybody. I'm going to let him go. See you next time, Ron. I'll holler.
Thank you so much. And shout out to Nigga Davis.
Nigga Davis, go delete him. Nigga
Davis. I'll meet you one day soon, Nigga Davis. Send me a blind email. She didn't even say here. It was just StreamYard. Link, Nigga Davis. All right, cool.
I cannot stand Ron G. Y'all make some noise for Ron G. Nah, let him go. Let him go.
Chatting. In the closet. In the closet. Where you at? I'm in the closet. Hey.